let's look at nested loops. So the idea of a nested loop is the same idea as any other nested structure. It's a loop inside of a loop. So when you have a nested loop, the inside loop runs a full completion for every single run of the outside loop. In other words, for every single one run of this loop that's on the inside will run a full completion. So let's look at what these loops are doing. So this loop has a variable called outside. It goes from 1 to 3, going up by 1. So I print out outside, start. Then in here, I do an inside loop, going from 1 to 3, and it prints inside. Then I have a separation line, and it's going to print the outside and the end of that outside loop. So what's going to end up happening is this inside loop is going to run a full completion once when outside is 1, 2, and 3. So this will run 3 full completions. We can also tie the inside loop to run a number of times based on the value of the outside loop. So we're going to print a pattern of stars. So our outside loop goes from 1 to 5. My inside loop goes from 1 to outside. So in other words, the first iteration, this is going to run from 1 to 1. The second iteration is going to run 1 to 2, then 1 to 3, then 1 to 4, and then 1 to 5, because the inside always starts at 1. But every single full completion of this, the outside increases. So outside's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it runs 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 times. So let's check this out. Let's see if this is running the way we think it is. So this first one, outside starts. Notice the inside runs 1, 2, 3 times. Outside 1 ends. Outside 2 starts. Inside 1, 2, 3. So you can see every single run of the outside loop, the inside loop runs a full iteration. And then our pattern of stars, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. As the inside loop, the outside loop runs 5 times, so that's why there's 5 lines. The inside loop prints off 1, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. And that is the end of this lesson.